Today we're stepping into a world of vibrant fall colors and towering rock formations at the awe-inspiring Starved Rock State Park. This park is famous for its stunning landscapes, towering sandstone formations, beautiful waterfalls, and scenic hiking trails. If you love nature, this place is a hidden gem. Located just about an hour and a half from Chicago, it's an easy and relaxing getaway from city life. As soon as you step into Starved Rock, you'll be greeted by the crisp fall air and the beautiful colors of autumn. The leaves here are changing, turning into vibrant shades of orange, red, and yellow. It feels like you're walking through a real-life painting. The warm hues of fall blend perfectly with the park's dramatic rock formations, giving you picture-perfect views at every turn. We began our adventure by hiking into the forest, where the trails are surrounded by these breathtaking fall colors. We first headed to the picnic area by the Illinois River. Before we hit the trails, we're stopping first at the visitor center to grab some maps and get a lay of the land. Once inside, I can already tell this visitor center is packed with information and resources to make our trip as smooth as possible. They have trail maps available, and even though I have one downloaded on my phone, I recommend picking up a paper map as well. Starved Rock has so many trails and scenic spots that having a physical map is super helpful to navigate your way through the park. Plus, it's good to have a backup if your phone dies. Right here at the entrance, there's a cafe with snacks and drinks if you need to fuel up before your hike. The visitor center also has displays showcasing local wildlife, like the kinds of birds and fish you might see around the park, as well as an exhibit about the park's history. Starved Rock is open from sunrise to sunset, so there's plenty of time to explore. Let's get started. Our first stop is the French Canyon. This trail is pretty easy and relatively flat, making it an excellent starting point for warming up. The trees are just beginning to turn, and we're already seeing patches of yellow leaves popping through the green. Hiking this time of year really is perfect if you're a fan of fall colors. The trail itself is well maintained, with plenty of scenic views to take in as we approach the canyon. And here we are at French Canyon. Even though there hasn't been much rain recently, you can still appreciate the layers and textures in the rock carved out over time by water. The rocky walls are truly a sight to see, and during the rainy season there's usually a waterfall here that adds even more beauty to this spot. As we wander through, it's amazing to think about how these canyons were formed over the years. French Canyon is a nice, accessible introduction to the natural beauty of Starved Rock State Park, but there's much more ahead of us. Next up, I'm heading toward Wildcat Canyon, a bit further along the trail. This part of the hike takes us through Pontiac Canyon and then loops around towards some popular viewpoints like Eagle's Cliff and Lover's Leap. Even though it's early fall, you can already see some vibrant colors in the leaves along the path, and the scenery is just beautiful. The colors, along with the park's natural rock formations, make this stretch especially photogenic. Passing through Pontiac Canyon, we get a real sense of how powerful water can be. This area has unique rock formations that have been shaped over centuries. The landscape here is rugged but stunning, with layers upon layers of rock that tell a geological story. From here, the hike to Wildcat Canyon isn't too far, and it's one of the most scenic places in the park, so I'm excited to check it out. The trail is longer, but it takes you deeper into the heart of the park. Now we've arrived at Wildcat Canyon, and this view does not disappoint. The canyon is deep and awe-inspiring, with several overlooks that let you take in the entire scene from above. The fall colors really add to the experience, as the golden and red leaves create a beautiful contrast against the rocky canyon walls. If you're here for the colors, this is a great spot to snap some photos. However, be prepared, there are some steep steps down to the canyon floor. It's manageable, but does require a bit of caution, especially if there are leaves on the ground that can make the steps slippery. Our next stop was Starved Rock itself. To reach the top, you'll climb several flights of stairs, but once you get there, the view is absolutely worth it. From the summit, you can see the Illinois River winding through the forest, which is painted with the golden hues of fall. Standing up there, you can't help but feel amazed by the beauty of the landscape. And if you're into history, Starved Rock has a fascinating story behind its name, rooted in Native American legend. We then followed the trail along the Illinois River, which offers some of the most stunning views in the park. The river is calm, and the reflection of the fall foliage on the water creates an incredibly peaceful and scenic view. Our final stop was Eagle Cliff, a high point in the park that gives you another incredible vantage point to admire the beauty of fall. The trees stretch out endlessly in shades of red, orange, and yellow, with the river cutting through them like a ribbon. It's the perfect place to stop, take a deep breath, and enjoy the natural beauty that surrounds you. Before we wrapped up our day, we made sure to visit the lodge for a refreshing drink. The outdoor patio has a fantastic view of the park, and it's a great way to relax and reflect on the day's adventure. Starved Rock is a must visit, especially in the fall. The combination of dramatic rock formations, colorful fall foliage, and peaceful waterfalls makes it an unforgettable experience. Whether you're looking for an easy hike, a picnic by the river, or a day of exploring deep canyons, this park has something for everyone. And the best part, it's free to visit. So if you're ready to escape the city and dive into nature, grab your hiking boots and head over to Starved Rock State Park. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure through Starved Rock State Park. If you're planning a visit, I hope this gives you a better idea of what to expect and some tips on where to go. From the easy scenic trails to the breathtaking canyon views, Starved Rock has something for everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite trail tips in the comments below. Until next time, keep exploring.